Next, please welcome the president of VEX Robotics, Mr. Paul Copioli.
Good morning, everybody. How does everyone like the setup here this weekend? None of this can happen without the amazing dedication of so many of our event partners, our volunteers, our teachers and mentors. So please join me in a round of applause for all these great people. I'm here this morning to present the Partner of the Year Award. Joining me on stage are the Partners of the Year from the past 2 years. Autodesk and EMC are huge supporters of VEX and all of you. So I'd like to call up Laura London from Autodesk and Vicky Grisanti from EMC to help me present the 2010 Partner of the Year Award. The recipient this year has done so much to help the VEX robotics competition grow, helping with event and team support, providing the webcast and telecast on NASA TV so friends, family, and supporters around the world can watch the event, and volunteering themselves to help at the event. This event would not be what it is without Autodesk, EMC, and without the recipient of the 2010 VEX Robotics Competition Partner of the Year Award, NASA. Please welcome Mark Leone to accept the award for NASA. So this next individual leads a fantastic team of people who organize, coordinate, and are the main focal point getting this event to happen. They do program development, all the event development that you run at your competitions all across the world. They event in the team and volunteer support. Please join me in a great big welcome for Mr. Jason Morella, President of the Robotics Education and Competition Foundation.
Wow, we got a much fuller arena this year. Last year we had about 260 teams. There are 440 of you here this year. So I've gone to a lot of events this year, and it seemed that everybody was having a blast. Did you guys all have a good season? All right. For some watching at home, let me share some of the numbers with you this year because it is pretty incredible and it certainly exceeded anything we expected. There were over 2,600 teams this year in 20 different countries. Let's hear it for every country. There's 14 of them represented here today. I do want to take a minute, and I know everybody will share in this. We do want to give a welcome to the teams. There were 2 teams from England, 2 teams from Saudi Arabia that are probably watching this right now. Their flights, they were sitting at airports for days. Their flights couldn't make it here because of the volcano ash thing going on in Europe. So those 4 teams aren't here, but please, everybody give a hand to those teams. We can't control volcanoes, but barring that, we'll do whatever we can to make sure those teams get to come next year and experience this event, so they will be here. There were about 40,000 matches played at all of the events this year, which is incredible. Yesterday, we started here. We played already qualifying matches, practice matches, programming skills challenge matches, robot skills challenge matches have already started. Today, you're going to see the best robotics game is going to get started later in the afternoon. For those of you who haven't seen a Best Robotics game before, it's pretty incredible. They will be crowning their first national champion here tomorrow, so we're looking forward to seeing their finals tomorrow here, Saturday afternoon. So the group I want to recognize here today is none of those 200 events around the world happen without some incredible volunteers and event partners and people that really do make all this happen. The teachers make it happen, the students make it happen, but everybody wants to have a place to play, and we have an amazing network of partners around the world that are providing these opportunities. So I'd like to call up, before I present this year's Volunteer of the Year winners, I want to call up the winners of the last 2 World Championship Volunteer of the Year. We've got Nancy McIntyre, Tarek Shrabati, Wense Lopez, Johan Potheider, and Jim Schulte. A lot of people in the arena know these people. Give them a hand. The people on this stage are responsible for more events than I can possibly count and more teams that are here than I probably am even aware of. Everybody knows what they do in their countries and their regions and their states to make this happen, and they are happy to help welcome the 2010 Volunteers of the Year. We have 3, and all combined, they have run over 7 events this year in 3 different countries. Over 200 teams have played at their events, and they don't just hold the event, they help recruit the teams, they help mentor the teams, they help support the teams, they help get them here. So we need to give a very big hand to Miss Monica Sanchez from Colombia. Please come on up. Mr. Dave France from the United States. And Lance Balcom from Canada. Thank you. There's that. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. You can stand over and hold this here. So I do want to mention, Lance couldn't be here today from Canada, but there are a number of teams here representing Lance and representing British Columbia that wouldn't be here without his efforts. So please, one last hand for all of our Volunteer of the Award winners from last year and this year.